Welcome to the AI Ready Classroom Series. This is part one. Hi, everybody. My name is Marcia Kish, and I'm so excited to be showcasing resources that you can find right inside of the AI Classroom Starter Kit. The AI Classroom Starter Kit is in full color, and the very first icon that we are going to be talking about is talking about the classroom evolution. What the classroom looked like before AI, where we spent time planning, hand grading, using formative assessments, but maybe not even grouping the students, but just one time a semester because it took so long. To now, how we can use these AI agents to really minimize the planning process, where it's going to be easier to create rubrics and graphic organizers. I mean, we're saving close to 2 to 5 hours a week by utilizing AI. Also, we dive deeper and talk about how differentiation is made easy using these AI agents. Again, we are saving close to 5 hours a week. Wow, on differentiation. And I love this. Inside of the book and in our blog, it said that differentiation used to be a Sunday afternoon pastime. Well, that took hours to do. Now it's going to take 2 to 3 minutes. Another thing that I love about what's inside of chapter 1 is it talks about how AI can give instant feedback. And I spend a lot of time talking about Brisk in chapter 1 because Brisk is really going to allow us to give instant feedback. What used to take, 3 hours per assignment is now taking us 2 to 3 minutes. I know, feedback that quick, is that cheating? No, it's not cheating. It's utilizing your resources so we can spend more time doing what really matters in the classroom, giving them that personalized feedback, because working with them one-on-one, small group instruction, it all comes. I promise, it's not cheating. All right, what used to take a long time using data-driven and coming up with how to use that data, we have all those data points, online formative assessments, that used to take so long. Now, we are saving at least 1 hour a week per exit ticket because now that data is being able to feed back to us and we're able to group our students really quick. Another thing is it frees up time. Yes, that is right. Because AI now has the ability to do all those things we just talked about, from feedback to giving, grouping our students to planning. Now we are able to spend more time on what really matters. And that is at least 10 more hours in the classroom where we can spend with our students, conferencing, building relationships, discussions, deploying small group instruction. With all that being said, what's really interesting with the planning, the differentiation, feedback, and more time with students, we are gaining at least 50 hours a week by utilizing AI in the classroom. How? Like I showed you, using some of those AI agents or some of them, but here are some of the tools that we talk about inside of chapter 1. I have all of these videos ready for you to explore, but I'm going to go through them real quick so you can kind of see, but they is all here in chapter 1 talking about it. So here we go. The first 3, these are AI agents: ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Grok. These are tools that you can use by using prompts. So when I'm doing workshops or when you're going to find inside the book, it talks about how to do prompt challenge. Hey, I'm a 2nd grade teacher looking to differentiate. We walk you through how to design prompts. If you want to take a deeper dive now before buying the AI in the Classroom Starter Kit, go ahead and go to this bit.ly link. This bit.ly link is going to take you to a prompt that you copy and paste, and voila, you are going to have a lesson plan ready to use. Remember, always use your district resources first. Use AI to supplement. After the different agents, we can talk about MagicSchool. And the reason why I want to go into MagicSchool is because MagicSchool does go a little bit deeper by giving you IEP goals, giving you little icons to do letters home to parents. Classroom newsletters. It's going to save you a lot of time. So MagicSchool is another AI agent, but it's more scripted for exactly what you're looking for. Diffit.me, one of my absolute favorites for differentiation. And every time I go to Diffit.me, there's new things that are coming about. But one of the things that I love is I can look for any article, it can differentiate at any grade level and in any language, and now it ties to your standards. Diffit.me then takes those activities and turns them into a PDF or a Google slide. You have to go take a look at Diffit.me. There are plenty of videos and resources that I showcase not only in my book, but also on the YouTube channel. Brisk. Okay, if you haven't seen Brisk and you use either Copilot Edge, if you use Edge or if you use Gemini, Brisk is a tool that pops up the bottom of your screen in any of those suite platforms. You click the letter B that you can see at the screen and it can give a batch feedback to all of your students or individual feedback. This is where teachers say to me all the time, well, isn't that cheating? Not really. And the reason why I say that is because it's giving you feedback where it glows and grows, but you can always customize it, you can modify it, and you can tailor it to that student. It's just giving you a quick hey, reading this article, here's some things you could say. I love Brisk for multiple reasons, but definitely for that feedback. Eduaide, again, it's constantly adapting and adjusting. It has added in more features. And in fact, this is an old video I had to go in and redo just recently. They've added a new layout that makes it so much easier to do some of those really great differentiation tools, jigsaw puzzles. There are so many things that you can go right inside of Eduaide for your planning process to help increase that student engagement. Grouper.school. We talked about those formative assessments and how we have that data. Well, Grouper.school is going to go in and allow you to set up your groups based off of that data. What I love about it, you can set up 2 different groupings for free. Maybe it's by proficiency or data, or maybe it's a game of keep away. These students should be with each other in these different groups. So on days that you need a partner activity, go to Grouper.com. Days that you're doing learning studios, go to Grouper.school because of the fact that they will group your students for you. I love Grouper.school. Got to give it a try. SchoolAI, again, wow. That is one of my very first things. It's because it makes formative assessments easy and enjoyable for the students. What I love about this is you go in and do a quick little bell ringer or an exit ticket. It will start to ask questions to the students and they will give you that feedback before your next class comes in. I mean, now we could quickly go in and group our students for the next day on who needs to be retaught or who needs that extra extension. Got to take a look at SchoolAI. And finally, my favorite, which is written by this amazing man named Jeff Kish. It's called dynaguide.org. And what I love about this is all the tools and resources that we talked about in both the AI Classroom Starter Kit and the Field Guide come along with this great resource that utilizes AI. So you don't have to read the whole entire book. You can go and find the resources right at your fingertips because we have tied AI to both the AI and the Classroom Starter Kit in the Field Guide. So it just makes those classroom tips and tricks a little bit easier when you're deploying higher levels of student engagement and ownership. If you would like more resources or if you like more information, feel free to go ahead and click that bit.ly link or go to that resource and we will give you the code to these great resources and information to go along with it. Just click the AI button. Thank you for being a part of the AI Ready Classroom Series Part 1, where we took a look at what the classroom looked like before AI and what it looked like after, along with some amazing tools to get you started. All these resources and more can be found right inside of Chapter 1. Go grab your AI in the Classroom Starter Kit.